A lot going on this evening.
It was a busy day of basketball. We promised you drama from the Pacers, and we got it this afternoon, that's for sure. Plus, we had a lot of college hoops to get to, and we will head there. So good evening, Indy. It is happening. The Pacers rebuild is now in full swing with the blue and gold pulling off a blockbuster 6-player haul with the Kings. The trade package sent two-time All-Star Domantas Sabonis, Jeremy Lamb, and Justin Holiday to Sacramento in exchange for a backcourt facelift of Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, and Tristan Thompson. So here's what that trade looks like on paper. The Kings get an all-star forward who's had 34 double-doubles this season in Sabonis. They also get Holiday and Jeremy Lamb, who has an expiring contract, along with a 2027 second-round pick. Now, don't panic, though, Pacers fans, because the Kings had to pay a steep price as well. In return, Indy gets guard Tyrese Halliburton, who was the 12th overall pick in last year's draft. He was the stunner in this deal since many thought he was untouchable since Sacramento was building around him. Now, Indy also gets Buddy Hield, who is third in the NBA in three-pointers made this season. Now, the Pacers also played a game tonight. Of course, that trade left them short-handed as they were taking on the Hawks. Blue and gold had just 8 players in Atlanta. Early in the first here, Goga Bitadze goes off the feed from Lance Stevenson. He throws down the slam, and Bitadze earned the start there in place of Sabonis, playing well early. A few minutes later, though, John Collins, anything you can do, I can probably do it better. He slams home the alley-oop from Trae Young. The Hawks were up double digits there, third quarter. They're still having some fun. Young bombs away from the logo. He had a game-high 34 points. It was all Hawks tonight, an unusual game in Atlanta for the Pacers. Final score 133-112. Now, let's shift to college hoops, where a Super Tuesday showdown for the top of the Big Ten standings with number 3 Purdue hosting 13th ranked Illinois underway in Mackey. The last one now boiled down to double overtime, a win for Matt Painter and company. But would tonight be the Boilers' 7th quad one win of the season? Let's see. Top 15 showdown for a full house at Mackey here tonight. First half, Jaden Ivey finds big man Zach Edey. We ran a feature on him yesterday. Great story there. Big time slam from him. Boilers trail by 5 early. Second half now, Eric Hunter Jr. scoops up the loose ball, goes coast to coast. That's part of his second half show. The senior put 9 points up in the first 4 minutes of the final half. Then Ivy takes over, knocks down the open 3 there, and the Boilers roll in round 2 here. Final score 84-68. Ivy finished with 26 points, 6 assists. Now, some strange circumstances in Evanston tonight. Indiana announces just before tip that they've suspended 5 players for disciplinary reasons, leaving the Hoosiers with just 7 available scholarship players against Northwestern. First half here, IU out and running. Brace Thompson with the slam and the foul. Hoosiers led by 4 at the break. In the second half, Hoosiers go nearly 6 minutes without scoring. But here's a Thompson steal, finished with Trey Galloway at the hoop. No harm for him, though. Hoosiers within 5 and under 2 to play in Chi-Town. 2-possession game until Boo Buie hit the floating jumper, which was the dagger. It put the Wildcats up 8, and the shorthanded Hoosiers fall 59-51. That's Northwestern's 3rd straight conference win, and IU, that was their lone unranked opponent over the next 2 weeks. Going to be a brutal stretch for them as they figure things out. Now to the Big East. Butler visiting Creighton. Time winding down in the first half here. Bo Hodges, the bank is open for him. He hits the 3. The Dogs lead by 4 at the break. Now, just over a minute to go, Butler down 1. Hodges, he has the block. He sends Jaden Taylor the other way and lays it in. The Dogs lead. Final seconds here. Butler down 2. Aaron Thompson searching for a bucket. Instead, he loses the ball. Dogs lose a close one, a tough one, 54-52 there.
All Access Indy, LA.
All right, now let's shift to the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow, or Joe Cool, the Bengals quarterback, he makes everything look cool, whether he's orchestrating a game-winning drive, leading his team back to the Super Bowl for the first time in 33 years, or, of course, celebrating with a victory cigar. Burrow isn't sure where that ability comes from. Maybe he was born with it. But as for his team, they say that culture that they've built in Cincinnati has them ready for Sunday regardless of what's thrown at them.
As a quarterback, I'm not afraid to make mistakes because I know our defense is going to pick us up if I do. And so that allows me to go out and play freely and not be scared to throw an interception or miss a throw because I know our defense is going to pick us up. And I think, our defense plays the same way, knowing that the offense is going to pick them up if they're down. And so I think we just play great team football together, and that starts with the culture in the locker room.
Now, as for our Super Bowl coverage, it officially begins tomorrow. Live from LA, Sports Director Anthony Calhoun will join us on the ground in Los Angeles at 5 p.m. right here on Wish TV. He will get you set all week long for Super Bowl 56 between the Bengals and the Rams. I also spoke with our Ben Davis star, who is now a Bengals running back, Mr. Chris Evans. They have touchdown in LA. They're enjoying the weather right now. We'll hear from him later in the week, but I know all of Indy is rooting him on.
Oh, no doubt about
yes.
that. Absolutely.